have you ever caught a fish or something on your fishing line and had the line break and wondered how long does it take a fish hook to rust out of the fish's mouth? I set up a little experiment with mason jars and water that I actually got from the ocean. I got this water from the Gulf of Mexico earlier this year, and I tested it to see how much salt it had in it, and they have 15% salt water. And I bought 4 different types of fish hooks, and I wish I could tell you more about the material in these fish hooks, but I can't tell you anything other than the brand because it doesn't say what they're actually made out of. So here is an eagle claw. It's a red hook. It says size 3. I'm not sure that's significant. Here's an eagle claw brand, and that's just, it looks like a normal hook. It's not red. It's a size 4. I've got a Mustad brand hook, and it says it's supposed to be a size 2. Yeah, size 2. And that's just a plain hook. And then I've got the Berkeley Fusion brand, and this specifically says it is slick set coated. It says trademark slick set. So there's some kind of coating on this hook. And that says it's a size 2, and look how much bigger that one is than that size 2. So I don't think the number on here is telling me much. So what I did is I put my salt water in 4 different mason jars, and I put 1 hook of each of these different types in the jar, and I left them sealed for just over 4 months. And this one, the brown stuff in there, I think is algae. Most of that is not rust, but you can see there is, there's a little bit of rust. The hook is actually stuck to the bottom of the jar on this one. There, finally went in focus. So that was number 1. That was the eagle claw, the red hook. Number 2, this is the eagle claw, just a regular looking hook. And this one is actually one of the ones that rusted the fastest. And we're gonna take these hooks out of here in a minute. But that's, you can see it at the bottom there. Number 3, this is the Mustad hook. A little bit of rust, probably some algae there too. Not quite as impressive as the rust in number 2. And then number 4, this is the Berkeley Fusion hook, and look at that thing. That's the one that's supposed to have some kind of coating on it. So let's just open these up and take a look at these in a little more detail. Well, that hook is stuck in the bottom. Here we go. Really looks like just the tip of it is rusted. It's number 1 after being in salt water for 4 months. This hook does not want to come out. There he is. Ugh. That's a very rusted hook. That was also an eagle claw. I think you can still catch fish with that. It's not breaking easily. Ugh. Number 3. This is the Mustad hook. Also stuck in the jar. This is the Octopus Hook. It's not very rusty. I think you could still catch a fish with that hook. And then we've got number 4. This is the Berkeley Fusion Slick Set hook.